my channel. I've got some lovely ladies here today. Some of you guys probably know these girls' faces, but let's go ahead and introduce them. So there you go.
Hey, I'm Holly Davis. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at WriteHollyDavis, and I'm a YA fantasy writer.
Hi guys, I'm Bri Leclerc. You can find me at Bri R. Leclerc on Twitter and Instagram.
Me? Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Lainey and I'm on YouTube at GingerReadsLainey.
Hey guys, I'm Kari. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Kari Weeks.
Hi, my name is Alex, and you can find me over on my YouTube channel, ThePatchworkNerd, and you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at ThePatchworkNerd.
Yay! So yeah, go check them out. But yeah, today's topic, we are actually going to be talking about movies that have writing in them, just anything that just kind of gets us going to go write some books and whatnot. So there's lots of movies out there that have writers in them, and we just kind of wanted to chit chat about some of our favorite ones out there. This sucks. So we're all gonna say one or two movies that is just kind of our favorites that have writing in them, and two of mine, I'll go ahead and say the first one, which is Misery. I love Misery. It's by Stephen King, and that is a wonderful adaptation of a book, I swear. Okay, but yes, it's just such a gripping tale that just has it to where you are just there's not much going on. There's no explosions, there's nothing going on. It's a guy writing a book and this woman is insane and is forcing him to write. How much better can you get? I mean, it's just write, dang it. It just totally plays out so well. Favorite writing movie probably over everything. And then another writing movie that I love is Little Women, the one with Winona Ryder, because she plays Jo and she likes to write, and that's just her passion. She just totally goes for it, and especially for a woman in the 1800s who wants to write, it's very unheard of. Besides Jane Austen stuff, that was what was she 1700s, late 1700s or something when she was alive? Off topic.
Sure. A lot of classes.
Anyway.
Or YA writer.
Yeah. But yeah, Jo from Little Women, she just totally inspires me to just go for it. I mean, for a woman back then, even though I'm talking as if she exists, but seriously, she just, yes, in our heart she exists, but she just totally goes for it in the book and just does everything that she can to pursue her dreams, even in that time of the year. However, you know what I'm trying to say. But Bri, do you want to go ahead and say anything that you like?
So I have two that are very different from each other. So the first one that I have is Dead Poets Society. Everybody's seen that movie at least once. I feel like you're forced to watch it.
Yeah,
right. But I really like that movie, obviously because Robin Williams is in it, but it also, it's just a very whimsical movie, I think, and the whole secret society thing I really like. And just about the kids learning about poetry and learning about the art of writing is inspiring for me personally, especially because when I did watch it I was younger when the first time I watched it. And then my other one is a comedy that some people, I don't know if everybody's seen it, but Bridget Jones's Diary.
Yeah. Oh, Bridget Jones!
It's so good. And I really like that quirky humor in Bridget Jones's Diary, because if you've read the book, it's very similar to the book itself. And you can just, every single vignette of that movie feels like somebody wrote it in a diary. And I really like that movie.
Nice. I completely forgot about that one. That's a good one. So Holly?
Yeah, so I have two as well that are vastly different. So the first one is another Stephen King movie / book, The Shining. So of course, that's very iconic with Jack Torrance and him just going crazy trying to write this novel.
Johnny.
So it's we can all relate to that. So it's just, and it's just that was you killing the spider yesterday. See, we've all got the skills. And then the other movie is The Fault in Our Stars. That's just a tearjerker in and of itself. Yeah. Just makes it such a wonderful story. But because Hazel and Augustus.
Yeah. Gus. Yeah. It's been so long.
Go to try to see her favorite author, and that's just what every author wants. So it's just kind of was interesting because I had never seen a movie like that before. So
Yeah, love it. Let's go right back.
Alright. Okay, so I've got 2 as well. So the first one is Stranger Than Fiction, which is starring Will Ferrell, and it's the story of a man who all of a sudden hears this voice in his head, and it's a narrator telling him what he's doing during his day and his activities, and eventually the voice reveals that he's going to die. So he has to try to figure out what he needs to do to fix the plot of his life so he doesn't die. And it's such a wonderful comedy. It talks about writing, and it talks about kind of the conflicts that authors go through with their characters and just the struggles with trying to figure out, how do I kill this man? So it's relatable. Yeah, I've killed a few characters. And then the second movie is Miss Potter, which tells the story of Beatrix Potter, who wrote the Peter Rabbit books and Tale of Two Bad Mice, yeah, and all those cute little children's books. And it tells the story of her life and how she fell in love with the man who was kind of like her publishing agent, and all the tragedies that she went through and how she overcame all these obstacles with how she was part of higher society and she wasn't supposed to be writing and she wasn't supposed to be drawing, and how she just rolled up her sleeves and was like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do and can't stop me. And she was like, that's awesome, badass. So and she's just so pleasant and sweet and hilarious. So it's
I've never heard of this. That sounds fun.
We should have a movie night.
Yes, right. So Zellweger plays Miss Potter, or Beatrix Potter.
That's awesome.
Who did you say? Miss Potter.
No, who plays her?
Renee Zellweger.
Oh, I didn't know this. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's such a magical movie. Like, it's
Awesome.
so wonderful. So yeah, check that out. For sure.
Well, Kari, what are some of yours?
Oh, I'm really like I'm like tearing up because of the.
Oh, we have an AC that our stuff is on right now, so
just
it's making Holly cry.
Oh my god, like
You're emotional with it.
I was like, oh, I love that too. Alex just told the movie so well to where it just brought Holly to tears.
the AC is like, look. Oh my god, I need to see this movie.
I just love Renee Zellweger.
I love her so much.
Peter Rabbit!
He's a rabbit.
So, Kari, what are a couple of your favorite writing movies?
So one of my favorites is Almost Famous.
yeah.
I mean, I know it's kind of more following like the classic rock, that sort of era, which is my favorite music anyways. But I just kind of think it's fun that there's this like really dweeby little boy that like would not be hanging out with rock stars. And Philip Seymour Hoffman has like that, like, they make you think you're cool. Trust me, you're not cool. I've met you. So I don't know. Anyways, that doesn't really have to do with the writing. But
Well, he's a journalist.
he is a
kind of
journalist,
ish,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So it's just kind of fun to see someone like young and that different type of like writing style. But I have a lot of sentimental value with that movie, and I just think it's fun. And my second one is a indie film, and it's called Not Another Happy Ending. It has Karen Gillan in it, who's from Doctor Who, and she
Surprise!
Is anyone shocked?
So basically, she is kind of a breakout writer whose book was way more famous than anyone ever thought it would be. But she wrote it in a really, really dark time in her life, and so now she's trying to write the sequel, but she's happy because she's famous and she's got a boyfriend and like they have a great apartment, so she's got this like terrible writer's block. And so it's either her publicist or her agent is trying to make her miserable so that way she can write book 2.
Oh my god.
It's so funny and just super charming, and a lot of great like Scottish actors in it. It's adorable.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's another one I hadn't heard of
fun.
before. And so, Lainey.
Okay,
what's
so
up?
no, I figured it out. This whole time I was thinking.
Right?
Yes.
I'm like, so
Make
one
me laugh.
second.
Yes.
Me like thinking, like me like being like, oh, that's so funny.
Sure.
I'm like rapidly going through
Panic,
all the
panic.
movies I've ever seen.
Panic.
So the first one is going to be 13 going on 30. So that was like she works at a magazine, but she's also 13 and now she's 30. Like suddenly overnight, it's like
30,
magic.
30, and thriving.
Like I love that movie, and I feel like Jennifer Garner's like so charming in that movie. That's like my favorite movie of her. And yeah, I just like it's always on Netflix, so I'll always like put it on, and I'll just like do my other things while I'm watching it because it's just so cute. And then the other one I had is also have to do with a fashion magazine, but it's The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes!
That's when I can also just watch anytime, and I'm just like completely like in it. It's like I've seen it. I've never seen it before, and I'm always just like, Love Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So good.
the dynamics.
Yeah.
So
Gird your
Yeah.
loins,
That's all.
But no, I love those movies so much. Oh, and real quick before we wrap things up, I do want to point out that a new favorite TV show of mine that has to do with somewhat of writing is Younger. Anyone seen that show?
really good things
Younger
about
is so good. You can watch it on Hulu if you have no idea what it is. It's where this woman, she just recently got divorced and she's in her 40s and she's trying to get back into the publishing industry and she can't find a job because she's in her 40s. And so she actually looks pretty young and she even had someone at a bar who mistaken her or whatever, you know, who thought she was more like 26. And she's like, no, I'm not. And then she's like, well, wait. So she took that as inspiration and went and found a job and said that, hey, I'm 26, and she got a job in publishing, and it's so much fun.
Awesome.
And they have so much in the publishing industry and stuff. Oh, and it's by the same creators who did Sex and the City, so it's
just
like
gonna say that.
I love Younger, and I love Sex and the City too. So
Yeah.
it's a really good New York fun.
Yeah.
Just I love that show. So that's something to definitely watch.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Sex and the City as
Yeah, because Kari Weeks. Yeah.
she's just like constantly because the whole show is her her blog. Yeah, it's her column.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like each episode is supposed to be like a part of the column. So
Kind of like the topic of the episode is
Yeah.
whatever she's writing
Yeah.
and stuff. No, I love Sex and the City.
me
It's
too.
so
I
good.
just rewatched the whole series.
Yes, I did recently not too long ago
Me and my-
too. Yeah, those are great shows too. I love that. But anyway, thank you all so much for being in my collab today. And definitely go check out all of their channels. All of their links are going to be below, so check those out. And thank you all so much for stopping by today. And I guess I'll check you out next time, and maybe you'll check them out another time too. Thank you all so much. Check you later.